All right, we're here with Tom Kemos, professional walleye fisherman. Here for Uncle Josh. He's been helping us out develop a new product line called Meat, and we're going to kind of let him explain a little bit about what exactly it is and how he uses it for walleye fishing. Tom?
Thanks, Adam. Well, first of all, Uncle Josh is 100% pork bait, so it's actually, made from a natural product. The cool thing about that is because it's derived from pork, not only is it buoyant, but it's extremely flexible and pliable. I think it's cut from the fat on the pig's back, if I'm not mistaken. And one of the things that I've been looking for my entire career is an artificial crawler that mimics the real thing. One of the things that a crawler does in the water that attracts fish, especially in a trolling application, which is what we do in the walleye world, is when that little tail wags in the back. I'm a big believer that you have to have that tail wag. And in the past, we haven't had an artificial product that gives you that nice natural wag that a crawler has. I'm here to tell you that this is as close to the real thing as you're going to find. I mean, look at how this thing just piles up in my hand. I mean, that's as pliable as it gets. The cool thing is that when I install this on a crawler harness, or if I'm fishing it on slow depth, or even rigging it, it comes alive and it looks exactly like the real thing in the water. Not only does it look like the real thing though, but Uncle Josh is actually putting a secret formula in on not only the crawler, but the leech and the minnow, which is derived from the actual oils and the natural components of whether it's a shad or a leech or a crawler. So, what I've found is that these things not only look like the real thing, but they fish like the real thing. And what I mean by that is even under tough conditions, fish will actually come up and pick this thing up off the bottom like they would a live crawler, which is awesome.
Yep.
The big benefit, everybody always says, well, why wouldn't I just use the real thing? Well, there's a lot of applications and a lot of things that I run into throughout the year where the fish want to eat a crawler, for example, but not only do the walleyes want to eat it, everything that swims in the lake wants to eat it. So it's a constant battle of rebaiting, baiting, reeling it in, rebaiting. And the thing that's cool about this is that I can put one of them on and basically until I actually have one on the hook, I don't have to worry about reeling it in. So it's a much more efficient way for me to work through a school of fish.
Exactly, and I mean, we've been working on this product for over 2 years now to get it to exactly where it needs to be. And like Tom said, the durability of that pork it's basically second to none. I mean, you can go out and with a regular night crawler or a leech or a minnow, you're good for maybe 1 or 2 fish at a time. What this pork fat allows you to do is the durability of it is going to allow you to keep your bait in the water 2, 3 times as long as if you were using live bait. And I mean, just having that added time in the water with these baits is basically, especially in competition, is going to help you.
It's huge.
Put more fish in the boat.
Yep. Every second that you can pick up in your day, by the end of the day, all of a sudden you look and you realize, hey, I picked 5 minutes up, or I picked 10 minutes up. You can catch an awful lot of fish in 5 to 10 minutes. So, anything that I can come across that's going to give me an advantage. And I'm here to tell you that this meat product from Uncle Josh has definitely been giving me the advantage. The thing of it is that there are situations where you simply have to have live bait, but the technique calls for real aggressive tactics, and live bait simply won't stand the hook. For example, we were just doing some pitching in the wood here, and when you're ripping that jig through the wood, a regular leech will just fall right off. I can hardly hold on to this thing. I'm so excited about it. But another thing that is real important about this, because it is a natural product and it's actual fat, they float, which is so cool, especially if you're sight fishing or in any sort of application where it requires a very slow, methodical presentation. You can kill any one of these baits and it's going to go tail up on you, which is really cool.
Exactly. I mean, this isn't, you don't have to be a pro walleye fisherman like Tom here. It's going to be perfect for the weekend angler. You can literally put it on a jig, let it sit at the bottom, and even without having to move your rod tip to move the jig, what that bait's going to do is the tail is actually just going to slowly just float right up all by itself, and that's going to entice a lot of bites right there.
Not only do we have the leech and the crawlers, but we also have the minnow here, which has got a variety of different uses, not only on a jig application, but it can be rigged on a single hook spinner. It can be drop shot, fished on a drop shot for bass. This product was kind of derived with the walleyes in mind, but even as a walleye pro, I'm excited about its potential on the bass side also, because this is going to fit a hole that is out there that I think a lot of people, once they get their hands on it and give it a try, are going to be amazed at what you can do with this product.